Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Finally, Ethereum starts to move as well. It moved deeper into the target zone for wave 3 here, and it doesn't seem to be over yet. It still seems to need another wave 4-5 section to complete this overall wave 1. We're going to talk about that. In the previous video earlier today, we did say that as long as 1855 is holding, another extension has to be considered, with the next levels to watch being 1976, 2030, and then 2100. And then actually we're going to go to the daily time frame in a minute. We're going to take a look at the daily time frame and the resistances. But there has been some news about the iShares trust being registered. So that could have sparked that. But generally the entire market is up, so which is really nice to see, and it's fulfilling the overall bullish potential here for ETH. Yeah, so it's just that ETH had quite a bit to catch up on Bitcoin. And you will remember, if you watched the previous videos, that I highlighted that if we break above the trend channel that we see on the daily time frame, it could lead to some FOMO, and that's what we see. That's the technical reason behind this. But overall, yeah, it's quite deep in the resistance area, not resistance area, in the target area. So basically, that all that means is minimum expectations are fulfilled. It still seems to need a wave 4. But if that happens, 1737 to 1930 will be support. That's all I can say at the moment. We're just rolling up the support level as we go higher, and it just increased the risk, right? It all depends on, okay, how heavily are you, for example, let's say involved in a long trade, things like that. What's your risk tolerance? So you need to make the right decisions. Obviously, that significant rally, also assuming that Bitcoin should top soon locally, tells you just a lot about the risk. Okay, at the moment Bitcoin hasn't broken any support levels, so it could still go higher. That's what we want to do. We don't want to get in the way of such a rally. The thing is, and that's different from the more traditional markets, when such a rally happens, then you don't want to be in the way, but it can very, very quickly move from overheated to breakdown. Okay, so you just want to consider that. But yeah, it's difficult. Best is still to just ride the trend until the end. Okay, so let's go to the daily chart, because that's really where I think we should put our focus on, because on the shorter time frame, on days like these, there's just too much happening. We can just highlight, okay, we have reached the target, but as long as support is holding, we still focus on higher, go with the trend basically. But the shorter time frame movements, they just happen too quickly on a day like that. But that's sort of what we talked about in the last few days. Very bullish structure, a nested 1-2-1-2-1-2 setup. Maybe I'll take 1-1-2 setup out. That's not so important right now. Important to understand is that we broke above this resistance range, and the breakout point here was the price channel. I indicated to you, if we break above that, then from a structural resistance point of view, the next key levels are 2030. So here, and here. And I also indicated to you that a break above the trend channel could generate some FOMO, but possibly even more FOMO could be generated if we get a break above the 2023 high, which is basically here the April high at $2,150. So yeah, 2030 is arrived now at a key resistance level. Let's see if we break above it. Then 2,150 is next. And above that level, well, we might deal with this area here between $3,000 to $4,000. But see, it now depends on, do we have a larger 1-2? I will need to look at that. I will probably, the next video you'll watch, I will have made a decision. I'm leaning to the idea that this is all a 1-2, and I already calculated the target area based on that, roughly at least, starting at $3,000. Yeah. But we'll see. I will update you accordingly. But yeah, I think you should be aware of all the levels now. Relevant support, next target levels. And overall, the trend is up. I think all the cryptos are moving, except XRP today. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. But yeah, most cryptos are moving. So yeah, really looking good out there. And that's what we want to see. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.